So I have a story here that is either going to go completely under the radar or it's going to cause mass hysteria among Republicans and maybe even some Democrats. I mainly say Republicans because they are less likely to actually dig into the details of a headline, let alone even interpret the information they're seeing in a sane manner. Basically, a mayor of a Californian city was found to be an unregistered agent of the CCP or the PRC, People's Republic of China. And the headlines, I will say, it makes it sound really bad, like kind of crazy. But I promise you, after we go through the details here, it's a nothing burger. Okay, it's a big fat nothing burger. But I wanted to get ahead of this in case it does blow up to just to temper expectations when you see these headlines that are like CCP infiltrates California, Democrats are working with the Chinese or whatever. Okay, anyways, this is from the AP. Southern California mayor resigns, will plead guilty to acting as agent for Chinese government. You read that, it's like, excuse you? and let's get into the details. So Eileen Wong, the mayor of Arcadia, was charged in April with one count of acting in the United States as an illegal agent of a foreign government. She was accused of doing the bidding of Chinese officials, such as sharing articles favorable to Beijing without prior notification to the U.S. government is required by law. The 58-year-old was elected in November 2022 to a 5-person city council from which the mayor is selected on a rotating basis. I've never even heard of this system before, by the way. I mean, I guess that just shows, like, I don't know. I'm so, like, autistically unfocused on anything, like, kind of like city and below. But, like, I had no idea that this was a thing. I'm sorry. Why are you even listening to me? But anyways, she wasn't like elected as mayor. She was elected to the council, and the council rotates mayor every so often. City manager Dominic Lazaretto said in a news release that no city finances or staff were involved. Basically, like there was no like influence on any like financial decisions. Like they weren't secretly funneling any money to the CCP or anything like that. We want to be clear, this investigation concerns individual conduct, and the charges are for the conduct that ceased after Ms. Wong was sworn into office in December 2022. So all of this conduct that we're about to get into, it was before they were actually elected to any position. That's really important, because it'd be one thing if like they were serving as the mayor and they were also like making these decisions and funneling money into the pockets of the CCP. Okay, that would be a problem. Anyways, federal officials said she has agreed to plead guilty to the felony, which comes with a maximum sentence of 10 years in federal prison. Wong's attorneys Jason Liang and Brian Sun said in a statement that she recognizes the seriousness of the charge and accepts responsibility for past personal mistakes. She apologizes and is sorry for the mistakes she made in her personal life. Wong's attorneys Jason Liang and Brian Sun said in a statement, her love and devotion for the Arcadia community have not changed and did not waver. Did this even mention the city yet? Yeah, okay. Arcadia. I just wanted to make sure I didn't remember reading it and just wanted to make sure that was clearly said. According to her plea agreement, Wong and a colleague, Yaning Mike Sun, worked on behalf of government officials for the People's Republic of China from the end of 2020 to 2022 to promote their interests by promoting pro-PRC propaganda in the U.S. Sun is serving a 4-year sentence after he pleaded guilty to the same charge last October. He also listed in campaign filings as the treasurer for Wong's 2022 election campaign. Wong and Sun operated the news website U.S. News Center aimed at the Chinese American community and were instructed by Chinese government officials to post pro-PRC content on it. In one instance, in June 2021, a government official sent Wong a link to a letter to the editor published in the Los Angeles Times, written by the Consul General of the People's Republic of China in Los Angeles. The piece refuted reports of the persecution, forced labor, and abuse of Uyghurs in China's Xinjiang province, stating that there has never been genocide in Xinjiang or forced labor in the region's cotton fields or any other sector. Within minutes, Wang shared the link on her news site. The U.S. and several other countries have declared that Beijing's policies against the Uyghurs amounted to genocide and crimes against humanity. At the time Wang was engaged to Sun, her attorney said, she has said that the relationship ended in spring 2024. Their statement references her trust and love for apparently the wrong person who ultimately led her astray. Wang also communicated with John Chen, who also pleaded guilty to being an agent for the Chinese government and was sentenced to 20 months in prison. Wang is expected to appear in federal court Monday afternoon in downtown Los Angeles and plead guilty in the coming weeks. Arcadia is located about 13 miles, 21 kilometers northeast of Los Angeles. The city of about 53,000 is majority Asian and has a high concentration of Chinese residents. When you take into account that we have so many we have infinitely more unregistered foreign agents from like Israel or Saudi Arabia that are in meaningful positions of power. We have entire super PACs and lobbies that are related to Israel that aren't registered as foreign lobbies or agents. I'll be honest, I would rather have Chinese influence on our politics than freaking Israel. All right, like the country that is land grabbing every country that borders them, the country that's committing a genocide in Gaza and apartheid at minimum in the West Bank and soon and basically now Lebanon. It's not that easy of a choice versus China, who is so anti-interventionalist and just self-isolating in that kind of way in general that even though they have immense influence to stop the actions of Israel and other countries, they don't assert it. Like, all they want to do is they want to trade max and they want to do internal development, big infrastructure projects. Like, that is all they want to do. And if they don't, they'll probably implode. And it's like the same argument when the TikTok sale was going on. It's like, do you want the CCP stealing your data, collecting your data? And I'm like, what? As opposed to Meta or X or some US company that can actually use that data against me? Like, the worst thing that China can do with my data is sell it to a United States company. That's the worst thing China and the CCP can do with my data. Are you kidding me? Anyways, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.